Larry, play the agonizing screams of Loos in the last episode.
So I had to like actually. So here's what happened. I don't have footage of this, but remember when I was like saying there was like a one specific point during that episode where I was like, do I have to grab the water specifically, or is it just anywhere? I did have to grab the water from a specific part of like the place. I finally have it. Everything's okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna just talk to her. Just look at this color.
That was so funny.
There's no depth. This is the water I need. Quickly, boy, purr to my basin. God fucking damn it.
Wait, so the problem was that it wasn't the water that she was looking for, or?
I needed to get sacred water, and I just got regular old dinky ass water.
Okay, so it wasn't just the controls.
No.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure if I did the thing right now too as well, though, I would have fucked it up. That's why I put it away, and I just decided to talk to her. Exquisite. I can feel its energy surging through me. Your fucking people are disgusting, dude. I'm gonna be real with you.
They're just kind of like chilling, though.
Human, you have done well to bring me the sacred water I asked you for. I see now that it was no coincidence that you completed the goddess's trial and obtained the water dragon skill.
I mean, I did struggle a lot with that too. And I also spent like an entire episode talking as Plinkett.
Does the sacred water still work if you use it with the water gun? Holy water works like that. Did you see that?
Motherfucker's getting baptized with a Super Soaker 5000, bro.
Bro.
Oh,
just
God.
fucking just squirt a little baby in his little fucking eye. You blessed, son. Earlier in
Gamepad wasn't charging. Okay.
the Zelda playthrough, when you
Okay.
were playing, we were talking about the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And your main problem was with the backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
And Sony has told devs that any new PS4 games that are coming out have to be have to work for the PlayStation 5.
They have to be forwards compatible.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll get like Last of Us 2 and Ghost of...
Wait, no, but I thought it was after a July release date. So I don't think Last of Us 2 will apply to that. I mean, they might put it on there regardless.
I mean, it's most
but, like,
likely going to work because it's a first-party game.
Yeah.
They probably already, like... This, I think this is just telling, like, actual, like, other developers that aren't first-party developers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's say if 2K comes out on PlayStation 4. Fucking
This is the, Oh, yeah, we're beginning the second set of temples. There is no third set of temples as far as I recall, but there is like it's like a third set. There is a third part to this game. There's like, we have 3 like mission quests, and then we have 1 final temple before we can finish the game. Okay, so I did some forward-headed thing, and then I played through most of this. I got to about I got to right before the second fight between the the Coom monster. Oh god, speaking of Coom monsters,
the little cool monsters.
god, Link,
Get off the fucking pole.
there we go.
Huh?
Link's noises are stupid. Yeah, I played a bit ahead, so I mostly know what I'm doing. Can I get that? Oh right, I don't have it yet. Okay. But how hype are you for the upcoming consoles?
I'm pretty hype because although these consoles are like kind of like a step up from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I don't think it was enough, you know, for like the hardware that was already out for like PC and stuff. Like it felt like the E3 when all the consoles were like were announced, there were so many promises of these beautiful looking games, such as like Watch Dogs and I forgot what
There we go.
what other games were announced during that time. Arkham Knight, I think. There's just a bunch of like that's usually the thing with
God damn
E3 is that these developers make like they don't have the full game ready. They don't have all the assets ready, so they make a small part of the game quickly, and then that's the demo they show off. So they like it's easy to like for Watch Dogs, which is like a whole open world city. It's easy to make a little part of the city look beautiful and have like foliage and like huge density of people. But then when you start trying to put that into an actual big open world, it doesn't really work.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
So I think
hold on. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna get my best guess to remember it. I think it's up. I think down. No, fuck.
up, down, down, left, right,
okay,
left,
I think
right,
I had it
BA.
right.
So where do you get the information for this puzzle?
It's inscribed somewhere that you have to like figure it out. It's the little thing that it tells you before was and then is it up again? No, I'm getting it right. Hold on. It's inscribed on. What is it? Hold on. It can't be that twice. Up. Down. Wait. Is this just gonna be me trying to brutally attempt this while like because I don't care to figure it out?
If this goes on for a whole episode.
Okay, you know what, I'm gonna just look it up.
But what I was saying is that I felt like the difference between the original Xbox and the 360 was definitely a leap because there's also, you know, HD like 720p and 1080p, you know, they were able to do that.
Up, down, left, right.
But
there we go.
I don't like. I think developers just got more. They started lying more about how their game looks, because like when Halo, like when early 360 games are coming out, I wasn't really looking at E3 like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there were probably some games that were like lied about, but I feel like for the most part, games were very honest with how they look. Whereas, definitely early on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One era, there's just so many like lies and like so many shortcuts. Like when the Xbox One first came out, some of its games were like they had weird resolutions, and like they didn't run at frame rates like the PlayStation 4 did. So like there was that part. Like people were expecting games to just like be able to run at 60 frames per second, but then like look at most of the console games, they're still 30 FPS. And like
it's also become just a huge standard now of like expecting 60 frames per second in a video game.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was almost unheard of because like just to bring it to a very old example, most consoles in general run at 60 frames per second. Most TVs, however, did not. That's kind of partially the reason why a 480i doesn't look as bad on a CRT is because the refresh rate of a CRT doesn't make it look as bad. But you know, like we're at the point. God damn it, like we're at the point now where like people are like expecting above 60 frames per second, and it's like that's not feasible for like still on a lot of consoles. Well, not a lot of consoles, on a lot of PCs. The majority of people who own a PC, like, you'll get like 1080p low at 60, 720p high at 60, but you're not going to get 1440p at 60.
So like, what I'm saying is like, the PS4 and Xbox One, and even the Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro, they can still have beautiful games on it, like Red Dead 2 and Dead Stranding, which are like probably at the top of like graphics right now. Those games on console, they still run at 30 frames per second. But
really,
yeah, like all Death Stranding, I think it runs at a higher frame rate. I don't think it's 60 though. Red Dead is just straight 30, like it's capped, I think. And like, since they've been saying numbers for the PlayStation 5, and they're saying like it's like 10 times faster than the PlayStation 4. So I'm hoping that this just means we're getting the same like quality and like the graphics, but with 60 frames per second on it, you know?
I'm unclear. What I'm unclear on is like the PlayStation 5. Like, I know what it's supposed to be, but like, is the Xbox Series X like as far I don't know if Microsoft, I don't know how accurate that quote is, that they said no exclusive will be on the Xbox Series X that won't be on PC, but it's like, I mean, if you're trying to sell something, like, wouldn't you want to have exclusives on that bitch? Oh, right, I have to do a mini boss.
Thing with that, however, is that the Xbox One still sold well with like barely any worthwhile exclusives, to be fair.
Bro,
And
Titanfall though.
they're all what?
Titanfall though.
Titanfall was on PC.
I know, but it wasn't originally.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I believe it was exclusive to the Xbox for a little bit.
I mean, I
know
think
it eventually
console
came on PC.
exclusive. I played the Titanfall beta on PC, so I mean, like, I think it was on PC at launch.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think like God of War, not God of War, Gears of War. I guess if you're trying to Gears of War, you go after that.
Let's see what else. Forza, bro.
Hey, Larry. Put me fighting the skull dude. Actually, this is a harder skull dude. That's not fair. That's not a fair comparison.
I only got hit once.
Yeah, that first time I took down the skull dude, before like the video fucked up, and like we had to re-record it, I did a good job. Didn't the second time though.
I don't think we had to re-record that part.
I think so. Or I think it was another boss. Not a boss, but a mini boss.
We had to re-record that dungeon.
But what was I saying? Microsoft has a market in both of those, in both PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
So I think they're like, if we can just get people on PC or Xbox, we still have a win against Sony or whatever.
Fuck. My shield is taking a beating.
Speaking of promises in video games, the CEO of Take-Two says that
God damn it.
Google Stadia overpromised on its technology.
There we go. You think?
Apparently Google was like, this is the
hottest shit ever.
Bro, video game streaming? Come on now. You know what else you can stream? The next
Loos
episode on Loos Harlock.
We'll find out what's in this chest next time on the you know what? I think I nailed the ending here.